Hello everybody, this is Bugsy. I thought I would just make a video talking to you guys a little bit about some of my older videos, mostly the Sonic retrospective. I just finished watching that old that old thing of mine, and I think I should update it. Like some of the videos I'm gonna probably update some of my older ones. I think I might download them, actually, put some new commentary over it, that good stuff. And guys, I ate myself silly. I had like fish, crab cakes, and other things, and feeling kind of woozy, just a little bit. But I wanted to say, I wanted to say to every last one of you, thank you guys. I know some of you come from Amigo because Biscuit, and you basically came because my little cat thing that I do is pretty good. But I kind of like how some of you actually do come to actually hear what I gotta say, and that's like I always say. I know I always say this, but it never stops being true that I do thank every last one of you for subscribing to me. I know I'm not the greatest of YouTubers. I don't bully people with fake news and pass them off as truth. I know I don't get pissy about I know I don't get pissy about leaks of Steven Universe by a little kid because he's on his deathbed. I know I don't do all that fucked up shit. I don't get into fights with every YouTuber that I don't like and have you guys like try and back me up as a kind of way of just saying I can't defend myself because I'm dumb, or a guy that just a guy that would a guy that would ever just say he's working on a movie and then constantly fuck around and pretend like and just fuck with everybody and be like when people ask him about it he gets all hostile about it, or just be like Gex up and just tell everybody to fuck off because I'm feeling bad. I thank you guys because even though I can be a guy that a lot of people don't like, it means a lot to me that I do have people who actually like my videos and like my content and like, kind of like I'm trying to put stories in my videos and, you guys are kind of enjoying it. I love that. I love that and I wouldn't trade that for the world. And yeah, I was talking about Spoonie. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking about Spoonie because, like, I was looking at Mr. Marcor's video. I'm like, I'm not even mad at Spoonie. I'm just like, dude, really? Dude, really? Like that's all I could say for like the whole second part of Mr. Marcor's video. Just straight up, just like, dude, really? You haven't made reviews in how long? You haven't made this movie in how long? What are you doing? I'm just like looking at all this and like saying, dude, really? I even learned a little bit more about the little Twitter drama. I'm like, dog. Like, dude, why? Now, I wouldn't say Spoonie has become a joke because that's what Gexup said. I just think Spoonie lost his freaking way, man. He's just like, sometimes the most creative people can be a little bit eccentric, and it's kind of sad to see someone like, like Spoonie to just kind of, fall into the trap that most YouTubers fall into. And being a dude with so much promise and so many ideas, and it just, I don't want you guys to think I was just straight up dissing Spoonie. I'm just like, wow, Spoonie, wow, man, what are you even doing anymore? I mean, you do live wires every now and again. What happened to you? Seriously. I'm not even, again, I'm not trying to diss on Spoonie or anything. It's just like, man, you used to have so much fire in you, man. What happened? I swear, watching Mr. Marcor's videos, watching behind the music, and you found out your freaking, your favorite rock star did a bunch of crack and meth up his bunghole. And you're just like, what the fuck? How did you fit all that smack into your bunghole? It's weird. Me, I'm just like, what the fuck? And guys, if I ever commit to my movie, I'll give you updates straight up. Like, I'll be like writing one day, I'll be like, I'll give you like previews and stuff, man. I wouldn't do that to you like Spoonie would. I'm just like, it's just because I understand the value of my fans, and I understand that I'm not always going to be pleasing them all the time, but I will try my best to reach some sort of middle ground where I'm happy and you guys are happy. That's just how it is. It's a give and take kind of thing, you know? And, yeah. And, I'll do my own thing, but, again, I'll throw a request to you guys' way if you asked for it, I just feel like a lot of YouTubers take their fans for granted. It's a lot like celebrities that take their fans for granted. That do all this shit to them. Justin Bieber was like, a few years ago, Justin Bieber was like, I'll fuck with everybody because, I'm famous. And all these other YouTubers coming out the woodwork fucking with their fans and shit. I'll never do that to you guys because I understand I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't even be here if Dexter Boy, aka Dexter Manning, and Lyle McDouchebag didn't freaking subscribe back and friended me back when YouTube friends were a thing. It was that first little spark of encouragement that got me down this road that I'm on. And I don't know where it will lead me. But I do know it will lead me to somewhere fun. In a job that I'm happy with. Where I don't have to deal with shitty bosses. Because, I'll be joining Federator, but mostly I'll be my own boss half the time. Setting my own hours, doing what I do. And that's what I love about this. I ain't gonna be like a lot of people work a job that I fucking hate to make money. I'm gonna actually do a job where you guys are the reason that I'm getting the reason I'm here. I'm kinda glad I'm partnering up with Frederator so that ad boycott can kind of, I don't think it will lessen it, but I'll still get my fucking videos. And I'm like, Bugsy, why don't you do AdSense on your videos? People, no one's gonna want to see my video. I don't think no advertiser wants to be associated with my videos, especially Nintendo, because I've said some good things about Nintendo, but I have said some bad things, and again, I would never make that ambassador program because that would require me to kiss Nintendo's ass, and I'm not cool with that. I want to, like I've said to a lot of people, if I ever ended up working for Nintendo, I'd have to adhere by their rules, even if they're being wrong. Fan games. And I never would do that. I would never do that because I want to stay true to myself. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be a big sellout. And I remember back in the day when people would actually join up with Machinima, and then they'd be like, "Oh, they're selling out. Oh, Shivage is selling out. Oh, Katana Mystery 7 is selling out." I'm like, no, they're not selling out. They just want to get paid for doing what they actually love doing, and that's like the dream for most of us. To actually make videos and actually have people see them and actually have people watch them. That's the dream. To entertain. and you're getting paid for it. So you're not just doing it for the love. You can actually like do it because you want to do it. Do it because you want to entertain people, and do it because you want to actually make money and pay your bills in your house. And the thing is, like, I really hate like fans that turn on like MatPat and other YouTubers because they make money and they have to do like sponsored advertisements, and they're like, "Yeah, oh my God, Game Theory let me down. These guys let me down. JonTron let me down on the ad stuff, not the other stuff." It's like these people gotta make money some ways too, guys. Hell, if a sponsor if a certain if like a certain product wanted to sponsor me, first I'd have to check with the product, see if it's good, because I wouldn't peddle something that either is faulty or you guys ain't gonna use it. So no Bugsy Hawking boner pills for natural male enhancement. No bugs, not me looking for like shitty websites that give you spamware. Like stuff I'd actually use myself. And can I talk about the Groupon app for a minute? You are watching travel videos when you could be saving Groupon. Oh, God dang! Like you can sing that with a lot. You can't sing that with a little more enthusiasm. I know. Like I'm the most apathetic person here, and when I don't care, I don't care. You can sense it in me if I'm doing something I really don't care about. But it's like I'd be like, you are watching travel videos when you could be saving Groupon. Oh, use the Groupon app. Use the Groupon app to save all on your freaking expenses. Your expenses. Enjoy Groupon. Enjoy Groupon. Use the Groupon app and you'll be happy. Something like that. Jesus. I mean, I guess that's the intent, but like, it just proves like this person didn't give a damn about what she was doing or what he was doing. It's like, yeah, you know. But seriously, there ain't nothing wrong with taking a little sponsored money, as long as they say that yes, this video is a paid advertise. This video is sponsored by this product and whatever. I wouldn't even mind. A lot of people are like, no, Bugsy, you should totally mind because, you tell me so. As long as it's a product I believe in, it's not faulty or anything, I'm cool with it because I'd be okay with it. You never see me like, vote on Donald Trump because he needs a second term and we all will give it to him. I would never do that because Donald Trump's an idiot. One, I never do it because the people who voted for him were straight up racist and kind of The thing is, and another thing I want to talk about, the whole Donald Trump thing. A lot of you want me to talk about Donald Trump. Personally, I don't because the man's an idiot. Like seriously, I don't. I, I couldn't even make a video on him even if I wanted to because at the end of the day, there's no point. You know. And people were losing their shit. A handicapped man got beat up by a bunch of dudes that were like, "Fuck Donald Trump, man, fuck Donald Trump." I'm like, motherfuckers, I hope you guys are in jail. I hope you guys are in jail. I hope the chicks are in jail too, and they getting the worst time of it. That's what I wanted to say back in that whole like kidnapping thing. I was like, I hope you guys get raped in jail. I hope one of you freaking doesn't make it. Seriously, because you get, I don't like when people get fucked with, and they didn't do anything wrong really. So you voted for Trump? What? Who the fuck cares? I'll be like, motherfucker, you wanna fight? You wanna fight people who just voted for Trump? Fight me, motherfucker. I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for a guy named Rocky. So fucking fight me, motherfucker. It's like Marvel will beat the shit out of them anyway. They'd be like, oh my god, what sword is that? I'd be like, well, kiddies, it's something called the Demon Blade. To be quite honest, what fuels it? You want to know what fuels it? The souls of the damned. And you know what? Since you guys did that to that handicapped man, you know what I want to do? Guys, if I actually could pull the Demon Blade out of thin air, I would do it. And I never said really what the in-canon function of the Demon Blade for people it wouldn't technically kill. It would just rip parts of their souls. Yeah, it was kind of a big thing, and it was gonna be a part of my own lore. But I never thought I would want to put it in because I was thinking someday I would do a Malkoff series that actually kind of explains more of the stuff. But yeah, it would just rip out people's souls, like half of it, like the good side and the evil side. And if you did a lot of bad things, your soul would just be destroyed, and you'd just be a soulless husk on the ground. Yeah, fucked up. Yeah. But really, would I beat the person up? The only person I really would want to beat up is fucking Richard Kuda. You know why? Because all those fans had the freaking deal with the green eyes and black eyes debate, and I really hated that shit. Oh, I hate modern Sonic because of. I was like, motherfucker, shut up. Okay, shut up. You're the reason why our fan base is so fucking bad. Most of you guys are the reason why our fan base, like some of you are the reason why our fan base is bad, but you especially, Richard Kuda, because you spawned all these motherfuckers to talk about Sonic's green eyes. And you know what? I would beat the shit out of them, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if I had a chance, and if there were no repercussions of me beating the shit out of them, I would. Straight up. But I understand, fuck, I'd probably, like, go to jail or something like that. I would never actually do it, but, like, sometimes it would just be like, what if there wasn't any law that would stop me from doing that? Like, what if there's a special law for me? And it's just me being hypothetical and weird. And, I just beat a person up and I could, there would be no repercussions for me at all. I don't know. I just think about that stuff from time to time. I'd also beat the shit out of Paul and Amy because, motherfucker, I would beat the shit out of that motherfucker. They'd be like, hello, ma'am, is your son Paul here? Oh, he's up the stairs? Let me go get that motherfucker. You trying to touch little girls, huh? Yeah, you don't deserve to live. Oh man, I think I would be a vigilante. I would be a vigilante. Like not Batman vigilante, but Punisher vigilante. Oh man, you don't even want to know. If I ever became a vigilante, man, oh my god. Again, I'm just being hypothetical, so don't take anything I say seriously at all. Don't take this part seriously. It's just sometimes I think about the shit like that. And would I like to see the Sonic fandom be unified? Yes. Would I like to see the Steven Universe fandom not make me ashamed of being a Steven Universe fan? Especially Astrovox making me more ashamed that I'm even a part of this fandom? Yes. And that speaks volumes because the Sonic fandom has never made me feel ashamed of being a Sonic fan. Not really. I may say it from time to time, but it's never really made me feel like that I should be ashamed, I'm ashamed of the Steven Universe fandom because, like the fandom, like half of the fandom, and I'm not saying everybody in the fandom will do this, but like a few bad apples in the fandom just want to use their The fact that, oh, we gotta make these characters perfect just to pick on people, or Astrobot's case, the kid spoils it because the kid doesn't have too long, and he just feels the need to fucking just go, I do this out of passion. Motherfucker, I do all my videos out of passion. And yes, I do get mad, but at least I can censor myself with certain things. Especially with kids, because, the real reason I erased the whole, the Princess Elizabeth thing is because, A, she's a kid, and one day she might wake up and actually say, "Oh, I was kind of messed up," or just be like the many, many people on the internet that don't change and have shitty lives because of it. You know? That's why I did the Bard 3 video, because it's just me making fun of Princess Elizabeth and just, like, in my own little tongue-in-cheek way. Because I was like, She blocked me soon after, but, just people just don't even, like, these DA users that used to mess with Annie, I just go like, oh, Emily's just like, Emily's like older, so she's like on the list of people I would rant on. But, she isn't even worth it, because he's like, yeah, well, you're threatening me, and I'm not scared of you. I'm like, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm not trying to threaten you. Jesus. That's the kind of shit that gets me mad. Like, when you're really just trying to talk to somebody and they really think that you're trying to threaten them or, like, trying to muscle in on them when you're just trying to talk to them. But it's like, I'm not afraid of anybody. Yeah, say that to a bunch of people. Say that to a bunch of people that wait outside your house and try to beat you up. But the fact of the matter is, if that happened to me in Atsumaru. But the thing was, we had Harima that always backed us up, and we always backed each other up. I feel like Emily has no one at her side that would literally back her up in a fight. So she'd get beat up pretty bad. People who run their mouths are the ones that are going to get the shit knocked out of them. Either way, they are either going to see the light or just basically get the shit knocked out of them. That's just the way of the world, man. Like I always say, people, pick and choose your battles. Because you'll never know who will actually like come up to your house and actually beat the shit out of you, or do worse to you, or even kill you. You don't know. You don't fucking know. You gotta, I'm not saying don't talk shit. Just remember, be a little bit more careful. And like I said about GexUp, if you're gonna be a YouTuber, Radion actually kind of apologized for that Skype call he did with GexUp, but like, Radion, I don't want to be a dick to you, but listen, what you did, like, the damage was done, man. I'm not saying you're the one that caused GexUp to do all this, but I think, the reason why GexUp was like, fuck everything, you were a little bit to blame to it, but I bet you other people did that too, Other people did this too. And, it sucks that GexUp wasn't strong enough to basically be like a lot of us and just say, fuck it, it rolls off my back. Now it's time to work on the reviews and shit like that. Because, let me tell you about a little skirmish I got into with Christine. Let me tell you about ISO and Christine, right? So, Christine was a friend of mine, and, when I had to be real critical and just say that this was wrong, that she was messing with me, maybe she didn't talk to me for a while, she basically thought I was a fan and forgot all the things I, helped her out with. And I don't know, maybe just all the people who constantly, constantly just said, "Oh, you're doing a great job," and I was the one that was always frank with her, no matter what it was, and she always took my criticism. But I guess after a while, when you get praised as often as she does, I think it just kind of dilutes you. Like you can't take criticism anymore. And Christine and I are still friends, but I don't try to look at Legends of Multiverse too much anymore because because I gotta understand that yeah, I'm gonna criticize people, but if certain people ain't ready for it, I gotta just keep my mouth shut. You know, I cared because Christine and I were friends. Personally, I didn't care about ISO talking about that, Zelda disappointed her because honestly, I watched her video like 5 fucking times and it just. Oh, you clearly didn't watch my video. I know you love Zelda, and I know all this other shit too. But you got to understand, you got to think about everything that it did right, and everything that it's trying to do, and everything that it's gonna probably do in the future. But you're not trying to. You're just going like, oh, it disappointed me because of that and that and that. I'm like, so it's just gonna break. So all this just breaks your experience. I'm just like, I didn't care about freaking ISO basically saying that to me. I got angry, yeah, but other than that, like, I didn't lose much sleep over it. Every time I thought about it and all the freaking comments I had, it just made me more and more angry. And she was the only one that actually explained herself. And maybe it wasn't good. Maybe it just felt like, I kind of, I don't know. I mean, it didn't feel like it was half-assed or anything, but, eh. She still says I didn't watch her video when I clearly did. It's alright. It's alright. I ain't gonna try, I learned a lesson. I learned a lesson on that day. I'm gonna watch asshole shit, but I am never going to comment on her videos. Because honestly, if she's gonna be like that, and for a person that just disagreed with her whole point, I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, so you did pretty good. Her videos are good, but it's just that one video that rubs me the wrong way because Legends Zelda, like, I mean, I was like when I play Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because I do it like a few days, and I try to plan for the next Sacred Beast I'm hitting. The next Sacred Beast I'm hitting up, and I'm like, did me and you play the same game? The freaking map blows me away. The fact that this could be a unified timeline blows me away. But it's like, ISO don't care about that. No. All she cares about is Link and the story not making sense when it kinda does. When you actually have to look deeper and talk to the NPCs to fill you in about the story. The lore is hidden. You have to find it. That's what I was trying to get across, but I guess it just didn't get across that way. I guess I was seeming like I was trying to be pushy, rude, and dismissive when I said, chill and try again. And this one dude was like, I'm gonna remind you that I do. I'm like, and I was talking to this dude, I was like, dude, jumping into a fight that you are not even a part of is foolish. I should have said it. Like, what if I was like this dude that just came up to people and just went to their places and beat the shit out of them, man? Then what would you do? Certain YouTubers, and I want to say this to every fan of every YouTuber. All these YouTubers, if they ain't asking for your help for like something real serious, don't get involved in their personal fights because it's none of you guys' business. Yeah, support them, but don't get involved in it. Because let me tell you something. You ain't gonna know. You won't know. You don't know what they're doing
what this fight is about, and you're just gonna jump in there not knowing what's going on. And trust me, I know a little something about that. Because, I told the story about X Factor and his little cronies, and it's still kind of a poignant story about freaking people that jumped in to help this one motherfucker, this one miserable motherfucker, try to freaking defend him when they don't even know what this shit was about. And I bet you he didn't tell them a damn thing. He was like, this motherfucker's bothering me, so you guys go ahead and jump him because I can't fight. I can't fight my own goddamn battles. And I learned an important lesson on YouTube too. Never deal with people that have bigger egos because they don't think that they did anything wrong. And I had to swallow my pride and just say I'm sorry to a motherfucker that just had his friends berate me. And back in the day when I was actually like dating with this one girl online, I had to freaking save face and just do that. But it just hurt me on the inside. And really, if I could talk to X Factor now, I'd say, fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you. For everything your little band of butt buddies ever put me through, fuck you and all your friends. God fucking damn it. And that's why I bet you all are working at Wendy's and shit. I just think about the most horrible fates that people can actually get themselves in without it actually being like them dying or anything. But it's like, I just feel like it's still poignant. Just don't jump into people's fights. If you don't know that, if you personally don't know this person personally, don't jump into his fights because you don't know what's going on. And I doubt they'll tell you. And like, I would, if you guys jumped in one of my fights, I would be happy for a moment, but then I would say to you, this is my business. I don't want you all to get involved. This is how I am. It's like when you tell them, because I deal with my mom and dad, and they always want to try and jump in and help me out on the internet thing. But this, like I said, like I always say, the internet is me defending myself. I can hold my own, Which they saw that way with other things, but you gotta do what you can. But it's just how it is. But I can defend myself on YouTube pretty well, and personally. Even when I'm talking sense, people act like, oh, I don't know what you're saying, and I don't know what you're trying to say to me because your grammar sucks. I'm like, you know exactly what I'm trying to say, but you don't want to acknowledge that I'm saying it. I'd say the biggest component of that is like the Ligar vids and fucking Jarrett the motherfucking Fox, because when I tried to talk to them, fucking Ligar vids like, you need help, and David Bowie eating bagels. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like sitting there like freaking Lebowski and the Big Lebowski, like, what the fuck does this have to do with Nam? I'm just, oh man, it's just, and this motherfucker really thinks his parodies are so funny. Like, he thinks we're all gonna cry because Undertale didn't win an award, but like, fuck, who cares? Undertale's a good game. In my opinion, it's a good game, and people who trip about the fandom and just want to hate the game because of the fandom, well, fuck you. You need to actually try the game instead of just fucking saying you hate it because of the fandom. I hate that with a lot of fandoms because it's like, you don't want to try this franchise or anything because these fans are holding you back. That's dumb. That's one of the things I've always tried to fight against. Like, these fans are crazy, yes, but you can't let them hold you back from what you want to see. You can't let one fandom ruin your enjoyment of a franchise. You can't. And if you do, you're just letting them win. You know, you're letting them win. Another thing I'd like to talk about, and will I ever talk to ISO? Nah, not really. The whole experience with ISO just made me kind of just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch her content. Maybe like an occasional video every now and again. But other than that, I'm just not gonna be the guy that's vocal in her freaking comments. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll watch her stuff because her content is actually good, but I'm not gonna do it if I don't wanna spark any more fighting with her. Just I say something I say oh, you should have did this or this, and then it starts up another fucking little argument. I'm just like, fuck, man. I just said, you're missing the point on one thing. Calm down. I just feel like that's how it would go, and I kind of just, sometimes I stay in my lane. You gotta stay in your lane sometimes. I'm saying, if you want to talk to some YouTuber, yeah, do it. But remember, if you had a history of disagreements with this YouTuber, and you just don't want to, you don't want to accidentally poke the bear by saying something that, because really, relax and when I said chill and try again, it was something my grandfather said to me. And a lot of people don't understand that. Because my grandfather, whenever I get upset about a game, my grandfather would basically tell me, he's like, sometimes he'd call me by my nickname. Sometimes he'd call me by what my dad's nickname me is, and he'd just say, I'm not gonna say what he actually used to call me, but he'd say, Bugsy, just chill and try again. You might beat it. And I was like, okay, Grandpa. Whenever Grandpa talked, I was always kind of calm. Made me calm. But it's that's what that was. That's what that saying was. Something that my grandpa used to say to me. And I'm sorry if it sounded dismissive, but when my grandfather was still alive, that wasn't really a thing. That was just him telling me to calm down. I was trying to say that, so it's it just didn't come across that way. You don't know me, but come on. You think I'm really just trying to agitate you, trying to push your buttons? I'm not that kind of person. Unless you did something fucked up to me, I ain't gonna agitate or mess with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people need to understand about me. I don't fucking attack people unless you have done something that I think is wrong on multiple levels. Or I'm trying to talk to you and you basically were rude to me because, whatever. That's me. And I'm sorry I can't be anything else but me. But that's who I am in a nutshell. And you gotta accept it. Or unsubscribe to me, accept that I am the way I am, and accept that I will probably get under your skin half the time. Because we all have different opinions and different things that make life grand. And you need to understand that you shouldn't be afraid of another person's differing opinions or want to fucking fight them for it. You have to understand that people are going to think differently than you are, and you need to accept it. And personally, a lot of people want me to do another video on ISO on this very personal matter she was having before that one video, and I was like, when people showed me this one video of her just kind of crying about like this thing she had on her Patreon, I was like, dude, I don't want to talk about this. This doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm like sitting there just going like, you weird motherfuckers. I mean, I love you guys, but honestly, I don't want to do this. This has nothing to do with me. I don't want to be that kind of dude that just butts into a person's problem. You know? I mean, this did affect her review on Breath of the Wild. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but, I ain't gonna jump in there. I ain't gonna be Dr. Phil. That's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the video is. It's in her thing. Probably she deleted it, but I'm never going to actually, talk about it. But it was a video where she was like really sad and saying all I want to do is entertain you guys, and I was like, you guys want me to talk about this? Fuck you all. I was like, fuck you guys that wanted me to say this. I'm not gonna freaking do this. She's clearly dealing with something, and you guys want me to fucking break it down like I'm the fucking Kool-Aid man screaming, oh yeah. I'm not doing it. Like, there are videos that I won't do, but I will never say like, oh, you guys forced me to do it. Oh, you guys forced my hand. Because I'm always that guy that says no fan can force you to do something that you don't want to do, because you can either sit there and not do it, or just be the fucking puppet and just do it. And there are some videos that I've said no to in the past that fans have actually tried to make me do. Like, people wanted me to talk about Gamergate, a subject I really didn't know nothing about and still kind of don't. And I don't want to ever, I'm glad I don't have to talk about it. I wasn't above talking about Nina Sarkeesian because that woman is, I hate it. I don't like her at all. Because it's just like, you just want us gamers to look bad. It's bad enough that the media constantly makes us look bad, but you have to go that extra mile, don't you? You have to prove that all of us male gamers are fucking assholes because we like to play games. We like to play violent games where we kill things. Virtual things, not real things. And say that we want to hurt women because, the games made us do it. I hate that excuse people constantly fucking make. How about we just don't want to fucking... How about this? We don't... it does... violent video games don't make us violent. The people that can't separate fiction from reality, those are the people that do this shit, not the regular gaming populace. They don't make you violent. The people who act upon their violent impulses while playing a game and wanting to do it in real life, those are the people who you need to worry about. Those are the people you need to keep a closer eye on, not the gaming public as a whole. And okay, here's another one that I'm still planning to do. Other than Tai Lopez, because that's like a big rant video I'm gonna do at the end of the summer. But the dude from Cracked, saying that video games are just not art, and everybody who says that is just pretentious bull. I'm like, no, it isn't. Video games can be an art form. Just because you don't see it, you don't speak for everybody here. Okay, you're just speaking for yourself because you can't see it as you can see video games as an art form. We can, because certain video games have that feeling you get. Whenever you go into Legend of Zelda Monon Ranch and you just watch the sunset. Whenever you play a game and you're blown away by the visuals and its beauty and every texture, that's art. And anything can be art. Art has no clear definition. And if you think I'm pretentious for saying that, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. I don't care. And the person from Cracked, I want you to know you can go fuck yourself with the most biggest dildo in creation. Fuck you. I'm never gonna say someone should burn in hell because they didn't do anything to deserve it. But I hope you get beat down with a bag of fish. Because personally, none of us are pretentious when we say video games are art. Yeah, there's probably certain hipsters out there that will make you say like, "Oh, those motherfuckers are being pretentious." But when we actually say that's like art, to us it is. To you, it probably isn't. It's probably just mindless destruction and mindless whatever. But people actually do take their time to work on these games, and it's like saying that isn't art, or saying that isn't art. It's like saying, oh, the people who worked on this game don't, I don't care about the shit. I just care about the fact that I'm playing it. And I just feel like we need to respect the devs and the programmers that actually try to make this, make our games awesome. I hate people constantly like going like, hey, people like Phil Fish, they deserve our scorn, they deserve our hatred, they deserve our anger, because they're the kind of people that took our money, Fez 2, or any kind of thing, and ran, because they couldn't handle it, because they couldn't handle the pressure. Personally, that's what I have to say about it. If you can't handle any sort of pressure, you don't deserve to be a video gamer. You don't deserve to be a YouTuber. You don't deserve it. You gotta learn to handle pressure if you're gonna put yourself out there. You gotta learn to take criticism. You can't just hate on people for critiquing your shit. If they critique you, they critique you. If they're not trying to be overly malicious, let them say what they want. Because criticism can only help you grow. And if I could say another thing, I would say this. Always, if you're going to be a YouTuber, always try to look on the bright side of things. Hell, this ad boycott may be happening, but listen, if you have fans that actually give a damn about going to your Patreon and giving you what you need to pay for your show, or help you pay your bills, ain't no shame in it. Believe in them. Believe in the them that believe in you. And I know that's like me constantly twisting Gurren Lagann's speeches, but it's the truth. Don't be afraid. Like, if you're in a situation where you need money, don't be afraid to ask your fans for help. Don't be afraid. Because if they love you, they're gonna help you. I've seen fans, when I talked about Dante of the West needing help for his operations, I went to my friend Victor. Victor did something where he went to a forum, and a lot of other people shared it around, and a few other people that Dante shared it around, and they got enough money to help him. And I don't think me and Victor were really responsible for that, for helping. But if we spread the word, I'm glad. I wish I had millions of dollars to just, put in people's Patreons and be like, here, buddy, here's $1,000. Here, there you go. I wish I was like that. But I can't really, sling around money. I would have gave Razer the kind of money that they need to fund their shit, because no one cares about Razer, and it really just makes me mad, because Sega is really trying to do some bigger things, and Razer could probably do it, but like no one wants to fund their Patreon. And I'm like, oh man, come on, just do it, man, do it. Chip in a few bucks. You don't have to like give them your whole life savings. Just give them something that shows them that you care. Another thing that I want to talk about, and which will probably be the last thing I talk about, is, you know, if you're a YouTuber, have fun. Have fun with the content you make. You know, don't fucking feel like you have to pander. Because if they're really your fans, they'll love you for you. They subscribed for you, not for anybody else. You know? Don't just get locked in one thing. Do a whole bunch of other things. And don't resent the things that made you popular. Because it put you on the map you know, I'm just saying, don't resent it. Embrace it. It's what you did. It's why these people follow you. And they only follow you for the one thing, they don't deserve to be subscribed to you. They don't. You know? They don't deserve it. And don't be like Gegsub and tell all your fans to go fuck themselves and try to be like the voice of reason to them. Because you're not no one. Because remember, you're not no one's mother. You're not no one's father. You're not no one's brother. You're not no one's family member. You know, you can't just say this to them and expect them not to be angry with you. I heard Gexa went to the military, and I did talk to Radon for a bit. I will talk to him. I will talk to him some other time, and really, you know, just kind of record him, and we're gonna talk. You know, man. You know, I'm gonna talk to that dude because that's what I'm gonna do. You know. You know, Gexa won't talk to the dude. I will. Because that's the kind of person I am. You know, I like to hear both sides of the story. And I like to try and help people out. That's the kind of person, and that's the kind of YouTuber that I am. I don't do this to stroke my ego like a certain motherfucking fox will have you believe. I do it because that's how I was raised. Okay? That's how I was raised. You know, if I see a person, I'm gonna help. Regardless. If I see a person struggling, I'm gonna offer my hand to help. That's what I do. I guess I learned it from my mom. My mom is always down to help anybody. And you know, I guess I got that little part. Other than my dad's like fucking like kind of apathy for things. But I got the kindness as well because yeah, I have it. It's there. I'm not just an asshole. And if I could say anything, again, I say thank you guys. Thank you for following me. Thank you for listening to this. It probably has been like an hour and you're still listening to this, and I thank you and I appreciate you. And don't think that I don't. I love you all for this. And I'm not being cheesy. And people who say, "Oh, you don't really mean that," yes, I do. Okay, if you're cold enough, if you're cynical enough and thinking that we don't mean it when we say that to our fans, well, sorry, Mr. Cynical Asshole, I do mean it. Because without them, I wouldn't push myself harder, work myself all night to work on things. So sorry if it's cheesy or corny to say that, but I don't fucking care. I'm not here to adhere to your rules of how to be a proper YouTuber. You're not here in you're not here to you know and I you know and I'm not here I'm not you're not here to just kind of just you're not here to just You're not here to just go like, ew, well, you don't mean it. You're talking out your ass. Fuck you. To the people who say, if people think that, none of us creators actually care about you guys, and we're all just caring about you because of the views, no. That has never been further from the truth. I care about every last single one of you because you took a chance on me. A person who cusses and makes dick jokes and does it little like scenarios, and you guys still watch it. And I thank you. I still thank you, and I will always thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Because you all make this little YouTubing thing worthwhile. And I never want you to forget that. I never want you to forget how happy you all made me. You guys make me want to do more things for this channel. To push myself to do even more than what I do. And I thank you. And don't ever think that I'm just saying this to garner any kind of sympathy or any kind of thing, or just try to be a little bit of a tearjerker. Because honestly, I didn't. I'm not doing that. And I kind of want to cry right now, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being there. And even if you just subscribe for one thing, know that my channel does a lot of things. Some are different, some are the same, some are experimental. But I try to do it anyway just to see what kind of reaction I can get out of you guys. I don't try to be shocking for the sake of shocking. I'm not Filthy Frank, and I don't try to be. But I will not let people's work be fucking taken away just because certain people don't like Filthy Frank or anything. Because we all have the right to watch and look at whatever we want. And if we don't like it, we can say we don't like it, but we're not going to get our fans to say, take this down because I'm an asshole. Yeah, I am talking about Devil 4 Anime. That motherfucker can go fuck himself for that. Because honestly, we all like Filthy Frank, and if you don't, cool, but don't be a dick about it. Don't be a dick about it. You guys keep sending me it. Don't look at it, you fucking view whore. Don't look at it. If you really want to get angry, if you're really just looking for something to get angry, that's so sad. At least I get angry at legit things. That may be minuscule, but I would never say I would never say, oh, this thing needs to be taken down because I don't like it. Because I can see the value in everything. And personally, I would never do that. I'm Bugsy, and I just wanted to say, even though you guys took a little peek inside my head, remember, I will never be like any of those YouTubers that take you guys for granted. I will never use you guys for my own means. I will never abandon any of you. I'm in it for the long haul. And I want you to be there with me. You got me? You guys got me this far. Let's see how far we can actually go together. That is how I feel about all of you guys. And you know what else? I'll see you guys later. This was one video I feel like I really needed to say, and I want you to know I mean every word of it. So, yeah. If you feel like I was talking shit for most of it, I wasn't. I know I may be a random guy, but, some things I talk about may have points. Shocker. But I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. I'm Bugsy. No name Bugsy motherfucking Kuro, and I'm signing off. This has been like an hour long, but here you go.